Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel All Purpose Tutorials. And in this video I'm going to tell you that how you can excel in the topic that is reading comprehension. So let's start. Reading comprehension is one topic which commonly appears in the English language or the verbal ability section of all major government exams. And not only government exams, but it is asked in all the competitive exams, and it is also a very important topic. And if you are good in this topic, then you can get a you can get good marks with the help of this topic. This topic mostly holds the maximum number of questions and close to 10 to 12 marks in almost every competitive exam. As I said earlier that if you are good in this topic, then it can get you the maximum marks in comparison with other subjects, with other topics. The answers to all questions are strategically hidden in the passage itself, and candidate can easily answer these questions correctly if they are prepared and have practiced it enough. So as you can see here that you have to find the answers from a given passage, and the answers are hidden in the passage itself, but you won't be able to do it correctly if you have not practiced it enough. Aspirants who are preparing for the upcoming government exams must know that the verbal ability section is one where candidates tend to lose maximum marks because of similar and confusing options. So if you are preparing for government exam and or any competitive exam, so the verbal ability section you should be too much good in it to get good marks, because as we saw earlier that you lose maximum marks if you are not good in this section, because because you have not practiced it enough. So the all the questions and all the options will look similar to you. Therefore, ensure that questions from this section are answered with much more concentration and attentiveness. So you should be fully focused on these questions when you are solving them. Then only you will be able to answer them correctly and choose the option wisely. Now, introduction to reading comprehension. The unseen passage or the comprehension questions cover the maximum part of the verbal ability sections. It means the maximum marks which you can get in this topic only. You can get maximum marks from this topic only, because reading comprehension carries maximum marks in verbal ability section. Each passage asked in the exam comprises a sub part based on the information given in the passage. So each passage has a sub part, and it is based on the information that is given in the passage. Now, what is reading comprehension? Reading comprehension is the ability to actively read the information, mostly passages provided, and assimilate the information to answer a given set of questions. So you would be given a passage, an unseen passage, and you have to then you will see some questions below it when the passage ends. So you have to answer those questions, and the answers are hidden in the unseen passage, and you have to read the whole passage carefully, and you have to answer those questions. Now, to solve the reading comprehension questions, one must be able to understand the crux of the passage. It means that the information that they are trying to deliver to you, that what is the main point of the passage there. Answer questions based on the text provided. So as I said earlier, the passage you are provided, you have to answer the questions based on that only. Develop a perspective on the tone and the tenor of the given passage. And you have to see the passage and think like that only, according to the tone and according to the main motive of the passage to answer it. The most followed rule in reading comprehension section is to understand what you read. It means that you should be able to understand what you are reading, otherwise you won't be able to answer it correctly. It will prove a boon for you if you are able to read fast. Here it is written, it will be prove a boon for you if you are able to read fast. It means that because some people do not have that much capacity, because they have not practiced it enough and they have not a reading habit. So you should develop a reading habit, because then you will be able to translate it from English to Hindi very fast. Otherwise the passages are going to take a lot of time. Nevertheless, speed is always secondary to understand. Below are some tips for exam preparation. But if you are able to understand, then you can answer correctly all the questions. And here are some tips. Now, points to remember while solving reading comprehension. Now, what are the types of questions that are asked in a comprehension? So you should be knowing that what are the types and what is being asked to you from the passage. What should be the strategy to follow for answering comprehension? So you should know that how you have to find answers for all the questions given to you from the passage. What skills can be tested in a comprehension? So you should know that what skills you can be tested in a comprehension. So you should sharp those skills, like you should be able to read fast, you should be able to understand what you are reading, you should be able to know that what is being asked to you from the passage, like these skills. How one should improve in comprehension, and you should always practice it enough to improve in it, and everyone is having their own ways to improve in these kind of topics. So you should know one way. The length of the passage or the vocabulary used in the passage might appear to be complicated for a candidate, but when he or she starts reading the passage, understanding it as well as answering it becomes easier. So when you see a passage, it seems quite longer, but when you start reading it, and when you start understanding it, it will seem quite easier to you. So you should always read the whole passage. Scoring in the passage questions is not difficult because the answers are straightforward and are hidden in the passage itself. So you just have to find the answers that are hidden in the passage to the questions. Candidates must ensure that they practice more and more comprehension questions to get a hang of how to read the passage quickly and answer the related questions without wasting much time. So the more you practice, the more quickly you will be able to find the hidden answer, and the more quickly you will be able to solve the whole unseen passage or the whole reading comprehension. Now what passage types they could ask you in the competitive exams or in the government exams. Apart from the length, difficulty level and the vocabulary used in a passage, Another, or rather the most vital aspect of these questions, is the topics on which the passage may be asked. So now you know that what could be the length of unseen passage, and what could be the possibility level, and what they can ask you, which type of vocabulary they are going to ask you. You will come to know when you will start practicing it enough. But the topics from which reading comprehension or unseen passage is being asked, if you recognize that, then it would be more easier for you to solve the reading comprehension. The comprehension is generally based on a piece of recent news or topics related to the competitive exam, or can be from any other sphere of life. So it means that they can give you a reading comprehension or an unseen passage from the recent news, from the current affairs, and from anything from day to day life. And you should be able to recognize that from what field the unseen passage is. However, it is essential to note that even if the candidate has a wider idea of the topic, his answers should only be based on the information mentioned in the passage. So if you recognize the topic, and if you are having all the information about it, then also the your answers should be from the passage only. You should not write something that is not mentioned in the passage. Given below are a few spheres from which the topic for reading comprehension may be picked. So here are some topics from which you can get asked the reading comprehension. So first is current affairs. Mostly the passage is picked from a recent development across the world, which may be hype and is in the news. So current affairs, so you should be familiar with all the current affairs, and if they ask there, then you should be able to recognize that which current affairs they are asking, and in that current affair what they are asking. Economy related. Passage related to economic growth or the development of a country may also be put up in comprehension part. So you should be having the knowledge of what is happening around you, what is the economy growth of your country, and the development of your country, because they sometimes ask that also in a passage. Social sciences. There is another sector from which the passage may be put forth in the verbal ability section. Now they could also pick a topic from the social sciences and ask. So you should be good in all these things to excel in reading comprehension. Now the next topic is philosophy and psychology. The comprehension may deal with topics of philosophy and psychology, making the topic moderately complicated for the candidate. So if the topic is picked from philosophy and psychology, then it is not going to be a easy one. So you should practice every kind of reading comprehension from every topic and from every field to get a hang of it. Imaginary events. Events that are that not have happened, but they can happen, that are the imaginary event. The reason why the comprehension is based on the current events maximum time is that applicants may have come across the news through various platforms and may be aware of the topic. So the reason that the comprehension most of the times is from the current affairs is because of the candidate that has gone through the current affairs so many times. So they pick reading comprehension from current affairs only, so it could be easy for them to solve it. Now, here are some important rules to follow while answering reading comprehension passages. One should understand the author's main point. It means that you should know that you should be able to recognize that what the passage is asking to you. Identify the key arguments being put forward to prove that point, and you should be able to identify all the key facts, all the facts that are there to prove that main point. Identify the author's tone, which can be mocking, curious, respectful, condescending, etc. It means that you should be able to recognize the author's tone that in which tone he is talking, like mocking, curious, or respectful, or condescending. And check for negative conjunctions, and these words will definitely reveal a change in the tone of the author. So you should check for negative conjunctions, then you would be able to solve these reading comprehensions more easily. So the implication of the author may not be what the initial statement suggests. Example are but, nevertheless, however, in spite of, etc. So you should always check for negative conjunctions, so to check the tone of the author, because if you would be able to recognize negative conjunctions, then it will reveal a change in the tone of the author. And now the next rule is, see if there are negative qualifiers, words that create doubt about the fact being stated. So and you should also see for the negative qualifiers that are the words that make a doubt, that will make a doubt that the facts given there are wrong. Example, perhaps, appears, somewhat, seems like, etc. So you should always see for these words. Now here are some tips to answer the reading comprehension questions. Read questions first. It is recommended that the candidate must read the questions and then move towards reading the passage. This will help the candidate to spot the answer within a shorter time span. So it is recommended to a cadet that he should read the questions of the reading comprehension first, so it will take him a little so it will not take so much time for the cadet to solve it. Do not assume anything. For reading comprehensions, a very important point to keep in mind is that assumptions should not be formed. It means that by reading the reading comprehension, you should not assume anything by yourself. You should only give the answer by the facts that are mentioned in the reading comprehension. The data given in the passage is the only information that needs to be used to answer the questions, as I said earlier. Solve the vocabulary based questions first. There may be questions like antonyms and synonyms or other vocabulary based questions for which the candidate may not have to read the entire passage to answer. So sometimes they ask you the antonyms and synonyms of the words and other vocabulary based questions. So if you know the meaning of those antonyms or synonyms or those vocabulary based question, then it would not take you so much time, because you know, so you will just write it there. So answer them first. This would save precious time. So these are the tips to answer the reading comprehension questions. Now coming to the next tip, use the elimination method. One of the major reasons why candidates tend to make error in the English section is because of the confusing options given. So in the reading comprehension, there are, every time there is in the passage when you solve it, so the options will seem to be similar, and you will get confused solving. If a candidate is not able to answer the question, then he or she must start eliminating the options. Then you should start eliminating the options according to the passage and according to the answer you are finding, which according to them may not be the correct answer, until they reach one which they are most confident of. And you should not stop eliminating the options until and unless you reach the option in which you are most confident. Improvise your reading skills. Try reading the important words and phrases from the passage rather than reading each word in the comprehension. This will help you save some time. So you should always try to read the important words and the phrases that are given in that passage, and you should not waste time in reading each word in the comprehension. That will save you more time. Focus on the first and last passage. The introduction and the conclusion of the passage are the most important and may help you with questions like giving a suitable topic for the passage, stating the tone of the passage, or summarizing the passage. So the first and the last part of the topic is the of the reading comprehension is the most important part. So if you would be able to understand what is being said in those parts, so it would become easier for you to understand the passage and for answering the questions. Candidates appearing for the exam must ensure that they do not spend excess time on any of the comprehension if they are not able to answer the questions. Time management plays a very crucial role in all major government exams, and spending too much time on any question may affect their final score. So candidates must make sure that they should not spend time on the things or on the topics that they are not able to solve. They should always solve the things that they are good at first, and then if time if they are having time, then they should left the remaining things. So it will because if you will spend too much time on the topics that you are not good at, so it will cost you so much marks. So just try to save time and do the things first that you are good at. Thanks for watching our video, and if you like our video, then please like it, subscribe it, and share it as much as possible. And if you are having any suggestions that we can make our videos more better, so please do tell us in the comment section. And again, thanks for watching our video.